Out of your employees, your management skills, or maybe just your life? Well, you might just want to listen to this man. He is Keith Harrell. He has 20 years of motivational speaking behind him, and his client list includes many Fortune 500 companies. Here's a little bit of Keith in action.
You know, I thank God for giving me the opportunity, but I really believe that we all have a special gift. I believe there's a different game to play. As you go through life with a positive attitude, you understand life's a challenge. I spent 12 years to chase a dream that didn't happen. I used to be negative, but, you know, I can't find my future in the past. I've got to look forward. I challenge you as you reach for the stars to look forward. And if your feet are in the picture, you're not looking forward. If your feet are in the picture, you're not looking down the road. You know, it's funny. I got on the plane 2 months ago. A gentleman looked at me and he said, "You must play with the NBA." Because of my positive attitude, I said, "Yes, I do." He said, "What position?" I said, "I really play them all, sir. I'm the guard, forward, center, player, coach, general manager. I'm the most valuable player, lead and score. Dream team 2 has nothing on me." He looked at me and he says, "You play with the NBA?" I said, "Yes, I do. I play with my natural born abilities, and I'm slam dunking every day." Bam! I believe if you're in healthcare today, you're playing with your natural born abilities. I believe you have a gift to go out and make a difference. And it starts with your attitude. You got to watch out for negative inputs. Don't worry about competition. Stay focused. As you impact 70,000 new customers coming in, you're going to impact them first. You're going to transmit first a positive attitude. But watch out for negative inputs.
Keith is also the author of a new book called Attitude is Everything. With us now is Keith Harrell. He joins us live this morning from Atlanta. Good morning, Keith.
Good morning.
When you talk about attitude, really, this is what your vision focuses upon. And you go and you speak to some of the biggest companies in America and in the world. Amex, AT&T, Caterpillar, the CIA. I mean, these are all organizations that have brought you in. I believe Coca-Cola and IBM keep bringing you back. Here's another look at some of that speech.
You look at this thing about being negative and being positive. How many people go to the doctor once a year kind of for a checkup kind of a deal? How many people go to the dentist maybe twice a year to get your teeth cleaned? How many people have the oil in your car changed every 3,000, 4,000 miles? Some of you are going, "I need to change my oil." Well, when is the last time you looked at all the change and uncertainty in health care? When was the last time you did a checkup from the neck up, as Zig Ziglar would say? When was the last time you've had an attitude tune-up? I think we all need a pep talk every now and then. If you get caught up on the messenger today, you're going to miss the message. I'm here to say you have a special gift. You impact millions of people, a lot of families, federal employees, retirees, with a special gift of life. I think we're all winners. Last night I saw 15 different groups take the stage. But I hope we all walking out of here, I hope we all walk out of here knowing together we all achieve more. There's no limit to what can be accomplished where no one cares who gets the credit. You can't spell success without you. That's the attitude I want to embrace today. Why don't you give yourself a round of applause? They treat cancer patients 2 ways: chemotherapy and 4 hours of comedy television. You see, they now say when you're positive, the body produces endorphins, which actually heal and help facilitate the healing process. You see, when you laugh at life, your muscles expand and contract, blood circulation increases, and your digestive system improves. Oh, there are benefits of being positive. You see, when you're positive, you're proactive. I challenge you today as you look at your life, as you look at going back to the office place, how can we empower those people to be more proactive? It doesn't matter if you're in marketing. It doesn't matter if you're in finance. It doesn't matter if you're in claims processing. It doesn't matter if you're in customer service. The bottom line, when you impact somebody today, you impact with attitude. It's your most priceless possession. But you know, that's funny. When you look at attitude, sometimes we do judge people based on how they move. The transmission of attitude. You had a nice walk, beautiful smile. You had a presence. I believe in life you're either on the way or in the way. You're either saying hello or goodbye. Now, if I was introduced and I came down the center aisle this way, ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Atlanta, your closing speaker, Mr. Keith Harrell. Whoa. I'm the motivator. You guys are going, and we're out of here now, right? You know, my father retired after 32 years as a college professor. Taught me one thing growing up. He said, son, read as much as you can about your passion, about your love. I try to read a book a month on personal improvement, on self-development. I truly believe the person who doesn't read is no better off than the person who can't. This thing called attitude, I recently read that 15 minutes a day of heavy, deep gut laughing. You know that deep gut laughing? 15 minutes a day is equivalent to 5 minutes of moderate jogging. I got the answer. Wake up 15 minutes early and laugh your tail off and get back in bed. When you start to look at the benefits of being positive, I was working for Big Blue. We had a major announcement meeting in a room about this size. About 800 people packed the auditorium. We knew something was up. Big time. The marketing director stood before us. And he said, we just got word today that we're going to lay off 40,000 people. And I don't believe anybody in this room ever imagined that we'd lay off anyone. That means 80% of you, 80% of the 700 people won't be here in 3 months. Well, I know it's Friday, but have a good weekend. And he started to walk away. Right then, I made a conscious decision to be proactive versus reactive. The key thing about attitude is you do have a choice. And I said to myself, Keith, you need to do something. You need to impact these people. You know, attitudes went from an all-time high to a basement low. Self-confidence went out the window. And I looked around and said, you need to do something. I raised my hand. I said, I got a question. He looked puzzled and confused. He said, yes, what's your question? I said, once these 80% are gone, can I get a bigger office, one with the window view? The whole room busted up into laughter. They all looked back at me and he goes, Mr. Optimistic. And I went on to share that I believe that we all have a special gift. And if it's time for any one of us to leave, it's just time for us to leave. But I believe greatness lives within us. There's more things for us to do. A good friend of mine was standing next to me. He nudged me. He said, you'll probably be the first to go. And I was.